DeMar, first of all, how did you feel physically out there? I mean, you said you tried to do some activity while you're in isolation, but it's not the same as running up and down an NBA court. So how did you feel physically?
I felt great. Felt great. I was more so, before the COVID situation. I was banged up here and there, so give my body time to heal, rest a little bit. I try to be as active as I could in the house, just stretching, jump rope and push ups, whatever I could do just to keep the blood flowing. You know, as soon as I got out, I think I went to the gym like 1:00 in the morning. As soon as I was cleared, and just try to get my rhythm back as quick as possible, move around, just try to get in rhythm things as quick as I could.
Tomorrow, was that game a good cure for boredom?
Yes, was. Yes, it was. I was like, I felt free as a bird. Just getting out there, being with those guys. Being in front of the fans. Kind of just, getting out the basement I was in for 10 days.
You said you went to the gym at 1 in the morning to like the practice facility?
Yeah. After I was cleared. Yeah.
What were you feeling in the fourth?
What I always feel is just I try to clear my mind as best I can going into the fourth quarter. Kind of erase everything that happened before and just try to completely just lock in. It's just something I've been working on for the last couple of years of just channeling my energy in a positive light, and focus on one thing, and that's winning. I try to carry that over to the best of my abilities in the fourth quarter.
Is that what you were referring the other day to the boxing analogy?
Yeah.
That sort of knockout down the stretch.
Yeah.
For the knockout.
Yeah. When you trust, everything you put into something, you kind of have a different feel going into the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round, and understanding what needs to be done to win. Whether you back on the scorecards or up, you got to give it your all.
It seemed like you took a lot of delight to that last sequence when you guys got the ball back, the loose ball, and LeBron switched over and got on you and you made that play. What were you trying to do? Obviously, make the shot, but particularly in that sequence there, which was the end of the game.
I was just watching them. It was a couple times they came and doubled me. I was saying if they was going to come double, what was my options on the backside, who they was going to come double with, angles where I could get my shot off at, and just kind of collecting as much data in that short period of time as I could to make a decision. And I just took what they gave me.
Did you feel more responsibility with Zach out tonight? That you're thinking, I had it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And that's my job. And it sucks not to have the rest of those guys. Especially Zach. He makes my job a lot easier. I text him after the game saying, "I get your ass back as soon as possible." But not having him out there, you definitely gotta, more attention is going to be focused on you. Not having, Zach out there, and I'll just try to pull a win up.
You mentioned team's gotten a lot of big wins this season. Well, what does it mean? 2 against the Lakers, like you've gotten like this.
I mean, it means a lot when you could beat, the great teams in this league consecutive times. We did it a few times this year, and it speaks volumes. It gives us confidence, give us the belief that we could beat anybody, whether if it's at home or on the road. It says a lot. And we take on that challenge every time we play these big teams. And it shows.
Coincidence at all? 2 of your biggest games all season were against the Lakers.
You think it's a coincidence?
I'm asking if there was.
I don't think so. It may be.
Jumpers late in crunch time. Are you making a point to get to that spot, or is it always a case of taking what they give you?
A little bit of both. I think for me it's I have a crazy routine of how I shoot when I go back to the gym at night, of practicing those shots over and over and over and over and over from different angles, from different bounces to get into a spot, to where it's a lot of times it's not even me focusing on the defender, just me getting to my spot and what I work on every single night. That's why it seems so comfortable when I do it, and I just try to focus and get enough lift, get the shot above, and hope for it to go in. But it's a little bit of both.
A lot of times in your career, kind of one-on-one against LeBron, and there was that one sequence where you took it to the hoop, got blocked, and then decided to shoot the 20-footer on the other end. What kind of things are going through your mind, and how you're going to attack that guy?
I mean, I know he was probably worried about me driving again. I was conscious of that, and me just trying to hezzy, get him to step back and pull up from there. He gave me an angle. The possession previously when I drove all the way, and I knew he wasn't going to let me get another driving angle. So, just me getting to my spot.
Tomorrow's like a spring week or so, not just for you, but for the entire team. Is there some extra satisfaction coming out and finding a way to win a game like this coming off of that?
Yeah. It was suck. It sucked when, I was out. I missed those couple games, and, for more guys to go out and you get a couple guys back, it's unique, something that we trying to figure out as quick as possible. We only had 1 day of practice after missing a few games. So, you could see throughout the games where we was losing the ball, turning the ball over, just trying to get that feel of the game back. So it definitely was different. It's crazy. We got another game tomorrow and, try to pull that one out.
Can you describe what that mutual respect between you and LeBron is like? I mean, just with all that you guys have gone through together.
I mean, utmost. He knows it. I stated it over and over. I got the utmost respect for LeBron. Arguably could say I've competed against one of the all-time greatest players. In my generation of basketball, and it's a blessing to be able to share the floor with him, from the playoff series to being in the Eastern Conference with him to All-Star games. It's definitely a one of those situations that when I'm older I could say I played against that guy. So nothing but the utmost respect to LeBron.
DeMar, we're going to take one more from Zoom. Leonardo, go ahead.
Hi, DeMar. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win. DeMar, how comfortable do you feel in the clutch moments?
I love it. I love it. And just growing up as a kid, having that imagination, trying to recreate your favorite players, moments. For me, it's big. It's an honor to be trusted in those moments. I never take it for granted. And, it's an adrenaline rush that you can't duplicate. So you try to make the most of it every time you put in that position. So for me, I love it. There's nothing like it. It's fun. You got to take the good with the bad, and I'm willing to take both.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.